So in this video, me and Deacon here are gonna show you guys, and Gabe, I guess, since he's actually doing the work, are gonna show everyone how to make a Krystal burger on a BlackStone. So Gabe, tell me about this this inspiration for this wonderful dish.
Well, I really like Krystal's burgers. My wife does not. So since my wife is out of town, and my best bro here is in town, who also appreciates the fine cuisine that is Krystal's, we decided to make some BlackStone Krystal's burgers. Okay, so can't take complete credit for any of this because I always start my cooking ventures by seeing if anybody else has tried it, and usually, thanks to Google, you can find somebody who's attempted what you're trying to do. So what I usually do is a quick search and found a couple where people had attempted it. But you try to roll your beef out as thin as you can get it. Chill that in the freezer for a minimum of a half hour, I believe is what one site that I read said. So we're gonna do that. And the other thing is the person that had tried it already said they didn't season it with anything until they got ready to cook it. Just like salt and pepper, a little butter, go kind of plain with it, you know? So we're just gonna try that.
Alright, this is take 2 of the meat situation. It was a horrible
We
accident.
had a bad catastrophe. I'm ashamed, I don't want to talk about it.
Don't bring it up too soon.
Too soon.
So Gabe was holding the meat in one hand on a cutting board on wax paper for the Krystal patties and got a little distracted and just flipped that dude straight off in the ground. We are now rolling the second batch.
I'll just get you to roll it for a minute.
Oh no! Meat!
So, the ground beef and the rolling pin were not cooperating. I don't know if it's because it's a wooden rolling pin and maybe it was just soaking up all the oil that I was trying to put on it to keep it from sticking. So, we laid down another piece of parchment paper to really kind of get the most out of flattening our beef. Because most of you, if you've ever cooked a hamburger before, you know how it gets on the grill and it draws up and it gets thicker. So hopefully the idea here is to start thin and a little bigger than what we're aiming for, and it'll thicken up and kind of shrink at the same time. So we're gonna cut these a little bit bigger than our buns after we chill it for a bit. But as you can see, judging by the size of Krystal's burgers, a pound of ground beef is gonna make a pretty good bit of patties, I believe.
Oh my gosh, Gabe, what are you doing?
Well, the other piece was a little bigger and it was starting to come out around the edges.
Oh, perfect. Now we're gonna wait for the meat to chill in the freezer so it'll stay together better. So now we're about to get the grill started. The BlackStone Gabriel, our pro Krystal's burger cooker right here.
I have had a real problem with, if you just turn the burners on, get them wide open, they seem to like get too hot. So this one definitely has hot spots. I know a lot of the BlackStone guys out there, they'll tell you, oh, my griddle has hot spots here, here, here. Quadrant 43A. I don't get that serious with mine, but I do try not to just turn them all on wide open, because it really kind of starts cooking my seasoning off of it. You can see right there, we cooked some steaks here last night, so I had this side on kind of high and this side over here still cooking, no heat section, you know, and it does that. So let that bad boy get hot, and we'll check back in a second. Oh yeah, I think we're good to go. That got cold really quickly.
Yeah, it's super thin. Oh wow, this
Feels nice though, like it's not breaking, it's moving.
Oh my gosh, son, coming off perfect.
Don't get too close to your screen, you might start tearing up.
I don't know how much we need really, but I think it's gonna be enough.
We got our onions, cheese, bread, butter.
This man's got the patties.
These onions, you're not going to want to set them too long. We just want to get them going. These onions and a little Worcestershire. I'm a vegetarian man. My daddy was a vegetarian kid. We're going to butter these bad boys. It's nice. Again, you don't want to get them soggy. You just want a little butter on them. And it was because I was loading it down on the butter. Oops. Wind got that. Let those chill out.
Those look and smell awesome.
Been a few minutes on that. See what our buns are looking like here. Oh yeah, starting to brown up a lot better now. Look at that bad boy.
Perfect.
Perfect. All right. So that being done,
What is this?
spans all the way out the length of the grill if you need it to. So with that, throw these bad boys up here. Let that be chilling. Biggest thing, stones, you get a lot of heat coming around here, so you don't want to. You want to make sure there's not too much heat rolling up out of this side here, or these right here will get a little too tough and toasted on you. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. So that burner over here, this side is going to be all the heat that we need for our burger patties. Go ahead and get ourselves a nice little bit of oil. Get that rolling around. Chase it around. Break these up. Throw a little mustard down on each one of them.
Turn the light on.
Again, I know what you're thinking. It's a lot of trouble to go through. Krystal's a cheat, but where's the fun in that? Last and final step.
What step is that?
We are closing that griddle top. I got all the burners, killing them. We're not gonna leave that for just a few minutes because this hood does tend to like really trap in a lot of heat. But now we're gonna see what we're working with after letting that cheese melt for just a minute. So we're gonna give that a minute. Now we're just gonna build these bad boys up. Again, these are been up on this warmer now for quite some time, so these are not necessarily that hot. They're nice and warm, just not really worried about burning myself on this one. That brings the whole thing together. Oh no! So cold. Let's see what we came up with. Ching.
Oh yeah.
It's a good copy. I'm happy with it.
There we go. Pretty fire little burger.